This is Keith Duncan broadcasting again from China. The most incriminating evidence for this number 199 is 4 years old. It's a broadcast to Sally Yates, FBI, James Comey, Attorney General Eric Holder, and the U.S. military, actually the entire world. Watch what this says. This is the perfectly legal to own a firearm. Notice the police department report from Cobb County. Okay, this is what was used for a restraining order that I was robbed. The numbers are all right there, including that Bashama was forced to return my tools, part of the $32,000 that she stole from me, based upon the Marietta Police Department that was forged 4 times. Do you see the number sitting right up here? These are the police department report. This was forged. And it even says that it was closed. Look at the date. So how could this possibly have been used to hold me kidnapped, hostage for a profit, for 848 days in hell in Cherokee County, Georgia, and the Federal Bureau of Prisons, because the judges and my own public puke tenders in Norfolk, Virginia had these documents. This is how I got them, because I went back to the county courthouses and I was delivered these a year after I was kidnapped, showed them to the judge, demanded that they call the FBI and the Attorney General to put me in federal witness protection program that Sally Yates is fully aware of because of the logbook entry. It's 75 Spring Street, Atlanta, Georgia, September 2011, before I was kidnapped. The arrest warrant was signed the day after I was at Langley Air Force Base. So yes, the U.S. military can come find me, and I will give them this CD-ROM that the IRS already has. And I even have it on a thumb drive. There's a $2 million reward on Rose's head. Even this thumb drive here is about 4 years old. Guess what that key goes to? And it boils all down to save all nations. For indeed, I work on behalf of God Himself. It's about unocracy. These are all the websites that you can download as the churches support me on my mission to Jerusalem through Emmaus on Good Friday 2015, as I bond and bind all churches together in the biggest Reformation movement of all time. It's right there, including my China phone number that everyone can call me on. And make sure you use bidonkeith.com. There's your Save All Nations. And there's your St. Nick's list, which is where all of these broadcasts of God's truth are shown. With ICIunderstand.com, all under ICjustice.com that I drove to Washington, D.C. Ask John Delegan from the Capitol Hill Police Department his interview with me on National Prayer Eve, which was May the 1st, 2014, when I went to Washington, D.C. to meet with the Attorney General and the FBI, public corruption teams, racketeering, and the terrorist prevention team. For indeed, I am the #1 anti-terrorist, anti-criminal expert at the private level in USA, actually world history, based on Solution Bank fraud, Solution Defense, Solution Peace. These are all .com websites that all tie into unocracy.com, which is a coming together using technology where everyone knows who everyone else is. That's called solutionurl.com. For I'm the most profitable, wealthy person in world history based on my intellectual property rights of IC stand and phone cradle and turn off lights, Solution gun control, Solution safe water. I even had Solution legal and Solution judges, quite a few others that solve world problems of vice, corruption, greed, terrorism, poverty, homelessness. Yes, name it. I've already had the solutions, which is why governments and corporations and churches and organizations will bid on Keith.com. Welcome to my show. This is 5 minutes, actually under 6 minutes. The best news of all is I work for God as His disciple, His apostle, His prophet, His Masonic messenger. Welcome to God and Keith's Universal Show.